how many pebbles we can sell. Get it. Regroup, yeah, regroup. Gotta learn how to add if I wanna coop. Regroup, yeah, regroup. Gotta learn how to add if I wanna coop. Regroup, yeah, regroup. Gotta learn how to add if I wanna coop. Yeah, regroup, yeah, regroup. Gotta learn how to add if I wanna coop. 37 peppers, 3 10, 7 1. Gotta add them. Man, we finna find us some. Ralph found 24, 2 10, 4 ones. Add the two together, first we gotta add the ones. 7 1 plus 4, that's 11 ones. That's too many ones, how we gon' recruit these ones? Only write one digit in the ones place. Now we got 11, group of 10 plus 1. Carry the group of 10 over with the other group. There's one left, write that in the ones place. Count the groups of 10s, there are 6 groups of 10. Write that in the 10s place. Hold up, take a break. Yeah, regroup. Yeah, regroup. Gotta learn how to add if I wanna coop. Regroup. Yeah, regroup. Gotta learn how to add if I wanna coop. Regroup. Yeah, regroup. Gotta learn how to add if I wanna coop. Yeah, regroup. Yeah, regroup. Gotta learn how to add if I wanna coop. Pebbles at first, but now they with it. Now we got pebbles galore, we feeling spiffy. Can we add the peppers up using numbers? Write your add in so the place value lines up. The tens place lines up with the tens place. The one place lines up with the ones place. 37 plus 24, then draw the line between each value. Make sure that they all right. They start adding columns one at a time. Start at the ones place and do it right and left. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 has 2 digits. We gotta take a break. We gotta regroup with it. Yeah, regroup. Yeah, regroup. Gotta learn how to add if I wanna coop. Regroup. Yeah, regroup. Gotta learn how to add if I wanna coop. Regroup. Yeah, regroup. Gotta learn how to add if I wanna coop. Yeah, regroup. Yeah, regroup. Gotta learn how to add if I wanna coop. It has a 1 in the tens place and a 1 in the ones place. This is the same as saying it has 1 10 and 1 1. So we can group the 10 and we can move it to a different group, the tens group. To do this, we write 1 that represents 1 10 over the column with the other 10. This is also called carrying the 1. You carried it over to the other group. Now you can add the next group. 1 plus 3 plus 2 equals 6. So you can write the 6 in the tens place. Remember, always add from right to left. And always remember to write down the 1 you carry so you don't forget. Peace.
The mathlearningcenter.org is just a source for you to use if you need more help or you need more things to do in relation to what you're doing on that day. So today we are doing 2-digit addition. A lot of us know how to do 2-digit addition, 3-digit addition, and we've even mastered 4-digit addition. But this is just a different way to do 2-digit addition. And actually you can use this same method for 4-digit, 5-digit, 6-digit. It really doesn't matter. But this is just a different way to do it. So even if we do know how to do it already, I still want you to do it the way that it's asking you to do it. So we're just going to do A and B together. And then you're going to be assigned C, D, and E, as well as the rest of the page if you feel comfortable doing the rest of the page. So this is 2-digit addition. When Pencil Puppy does 2-digit addition, she adds the tens first. Next, she adds the ones. Then she adds the two numbers together to get the answer. Let's try her strategy. Now, as you already know, it's always easier to start in the ones place, but because they're asking us to do that today, we're going to go ahead and do it. You can also still start in the ones place with this strategy. You do not have to start in the tens place, but because they started in the tens place on the worksheet, we're going to start in the tens place today. But it's probably best if we always start in the ones place regardless. So we're going to look at the example. The example is 37 plus 27. And down here it gives us 30 plus 20 equals 50. And you might say, well, where did they get 30 plus 20 from? Like, where did they get that from? Well, when you see in the tens place, you have a 3 and a 2. When we create or build our base 10 blocks in class or at home, we use sticks for our tens place. And when we count our tens, we don't count them by ones. When we count by ones, we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But because it's in the tens place, that means we have to count by tens. So it would be 10, 20, 30. That's where they got 30 from. All right. So, hold on, my pen doesn't want to act right. So that's where they got 30 from. 30 is another way of saying 3 tens. All right. So then the second one is 2. So if we have 2, then we don't count 1, 2 because it's in the tens place. We count by tens. So 10, 20. So that's where they got 20 from. And so what they did was they said 30 plus 20 and they got 50. So then over here they have 7 and 7 is in the ones place. So if we count by ones, we say 7 and 7. And so we know that 7 plus 7 is equal to 14. And then they added 50 plus 14 equals 64. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do A and B together. We have 48, sorry guys, we have 48 plus 34. Now, they already gave you the layout on the bottom, which I wish they didn't do that because I think you should be able to create that yourself to kind of give you a better understanding. But since it's already there, we're going to use it. So we have 40 plus 30. Well, where did they get 40 plus 30? Well, they have 4 tens, and if we count by tens, we would get 40. And on the bottom, they say 30, because if we have 3 tens, that's another way of saying 30. All right, so we have 40 plus 30. And we always start in the ones place. 0 plus 0 is 0. Then we have 4 plus 3 in the tens place. 4 plus 3 is 7. So the answer is 70. 40 plus 30 is 70. All right, then we go to the ones place. We have 8 plus 4. Now, a lot of you know that more than 9 time to combine, and then you carry it over, but we're not going to do that with this strategy. We're just going to add them like normal. So we have 8 plus 4, and 8 plus 4, we have 8 in our head and 4 on our fingers, and we're counting up because we're adding. 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. So we're going to write that here, 12. All right, so now that we have those filled out, we now take those two numbers and we have 70 plus 12. We start in the ones place. 0 plus 2 is 2. And then we go to the tens place. 7 plus 1 equals 8. So our answer is 82. So 48 plus 34 is 82, and we did no regrouping. We showed no regrouping, even though we didn't show it. All right, so now let's go ahead and let's go to B. We have 58 plus 28. All right, so it says to start in the tens. We have 5 tens. Another way of saying 5 tens is 50. Now, you do not have to write this in the box because they already have it down here, but I'm writing it just to help those who need better understanding. And then we say 2 tens is another way to say 2 tens is 20. Because if we had 2 tens, we count by tens, 10, 20. All right, so we have 50 plus 20. And we have 0 plus 0 equals 0. 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. So 50 plus 20 is 70. All right, and now we go to the ones place. We have 8 plus 8. And remember, we're not going to say more than 9 times to combine because this is a different strategy. We're just going to count them as normal. We have 8 in our fingers and 8 in our head, or we could do 8 dots. 8 dots. Count those up, and we would get 16. So 8 plus 8 equals 16. And then now that we have that, we would say 70 plus 16 . 0 plus 6 is 6, and 7 plus 1 is 8. So our answer is 86. So 58 plus 28 is 86. We showed no regrouping. We did, however, show our work, but we didn't necessarily show regrouping even though we did. So you're going to do the same thing that we did for A and B. You're going to do the same thing for C and D. And then you can also feel free to do whatever is on this day if you feel comfortable. But if not, just go ahead and finish C, D, and E. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.